Hey, so welcome back to the channel. My name's Keith and we do DIY RV videos. This particular week we completed putting solar on our friend's RV, and I think this next video is appropriate because we put a considerable amount of money in batteries and charge controllers and electronic equipment inside of the rig, and it's got a standard lock on it that I think there's only 20 or 30 lock combinations out there, so it would be easy to find this key and get into it. So that's where this comes in. We have an ONNAIS lock that we're going to put on here. It has the wireless fob technology. You can use the keypad. It has a low battery. It's a lithium battery that you can recharge, so you don't have to be in the business of replacing batteries. Kind of love that. The other thing about this lock that is unique is they make gun vault or gun safe locks and trigger locks. I happen to have a trigger lock and it's world class. So this lock we're going to put on this RV, and we're going to make this thing secure, and we're going to show you how it's done. But right now we're going to unbox this and take a peek at the components inside and just kind of square up what we need to put this on this RV. Automobile style key fob. Okay. Some 3M tape. Manual. Okay. Hardware kit and wrenches. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Man, that is, you know how it is when you pick up a tool, you can just feel it in a crescent wrench or a big crescent wrench, socket wrench. You just feel the weight. You tell it's pretty cool. So that's the inside. I don't know. I like that. Caution, press and rotate the latch lock. All right. So looking forward to that. Okay, so it looks like step one is to take a Phillips headed screwdriver and back these screws out. Looks like we have 4 screws, and this plate comes out the front. Then we have the 2 screws, and then we should be able to pull this lock assembly apart. Everything will fall right out. All right, so we got 4 screws on the back. That's the first one. All right. Finally, today something's going really good. Thank you, Jet Airplane. We're here in Benton Harbor, and we're like in the main path for the planes going to Chicago. All right. And now this back plate looks like it's there. Look at that, it slid right off. The back plate comes right out of there. Pretty easy. Okay. We'll keep these old parts just in case something doesn't line up. Now we have this plate here opposite the strike plate. I think that's what it's called. Okay. 2 tiny little screws come out of there. Alright, and that lock assembly drops out. It's a good lock assembly, but everybody and their brother's got a key to it. So hopefully you can see these appear to be Allen head screws. And the kit, it comes with all your hardware. It even comes with a handy T-handle. The best part about this job is you end up with a few cool tools to hang on to. So here's the part I would be a little more careful with. I know the lock is built well, but these little ribbon cables, you just don't want to tweak one of those. So it's got a little clip that you fold back, you pinch back, and then the cable comes apart. Really easy. So that's what the inside looks like. It's got a lot of cool buttons. I should hold it up correctly. And if I can turn you guys just a little bit. So this piece is going to sit right over the opening here. And the ribbon cable comes through. And then the 4 bolt holes line up perfectly. Okay, so the outside piece is the first one to go on. It's got the gasket already on it. And that sure does look sharp. Fits nice and snug. And now you can see the ribbon cable hanging off right here. This is going to be a little bit trickier part. So I want to get my Allen wrench and the screw ready. That way when I get this thing lined up, it's a matter of plug and play and put the screws in here. It does have a little flipper you want to line up apparently. That's got to be in the right spot. Okay, that went right in. It's got a little bitty spot in the back. You tuck the wires in. Drop the first one. All right, so we got the lock mounted. We got the door strike in. Now what we want to do is take our manual key out and verify that that works. And I think this just pulls down. There we go. This little rubber tab, weather seal, just pulls down. Man, what a good feeling lock. So first thing we're going to do is make sure that it's unlocked. And we'll make sure this door, you have to adjust this plate in here so that this catch keeps the door tight against the door seal. If it's too loose, it could pop open on you, or if it's raining, water can come in behind the door. So right now, I got it too tight. So I got to move that out. All right, so we're going to take the battery cover off the back. So this is what the little screwdriver's for. Takes this tiny little what the little screwdriver's for. Takes this tiny little screw off, and I think there's an insulator in here you pull off so the batteries just don't drain while it's sitting in the warehouse. So we're going to pull this off and then see what the next step is. So let's try this again. Okay. Hey, it worked. Secret password. Hold the. All right. So you hold this button and it locks it. Then you hit your secret password and the unlock key, and it unlocks. Yeah, that was easy enough. Once you read the instructions, I mean, you know, who needs to read, right? But that's all right. So to program the key fobs, you have to put it in the administrator mode. So you'll punch in your secret password. You'll hit the enter button, Then you come around to the back side where it's got the word set. You're going to push set 3 times with a little space between them. 1, 2, 3. Pause. You'll hear a beep. Then hit any key on this. And when you do, you'll see the tumbler move when you hit lock or unlock. So it's pretty simple. I mean, follow the instructions. It really does work. All right. So we'll try the lock, and it is indeed locked. Hit the unlock, and bam, just like that, it's done. Let's bring you guys down and show you what the back side looks like. So it has a thing in here called a light. I'm not exactly sure. Apparently it's got a little LED. It's kind of bright out here for right now. You can lock this so it will not unlock with a remote control. So while you're inside, super security. It does have a manual lock and unlock. That's pretty cool. And I'm not totally sure, but it does have this manual lock and unlock button on as well. Weather seal for the keys. And these really cool key fobs. These look just like the Ford Motor Company locks. And of course the key goes on the inside. So should the batteries die on you, you can lock it. And then you can unlock this thing. So that's pretty good. That is really good. So one thing I wanted to do was also show you how far this transmitter works. So you guys do me a favor. I'm going to go way back over here, and you guys watch to see when you see this tumbler coming in and out, okay? And let me know. I'm going over here. So there's 50 feet. Okay, so far so good. Can you hear me? Here's 75 feet. Wow, that's pretty good. I don't know if you guys can still see me. 100. So you can get this product straight from their website or from Amazon. There are a few benefits to having this lock. It has higher security, the privacy-proof code system where you can add several different numbers before and after your code to still make it unlock. As long as your code is somewhere in the middle of it, it'll open. So if somebody's watching over your shoulder and you had a 6-digit code, say 23456, and somebody was watching over your shoulder, you could hit 123 and then your magic code 4056, and the lock would still open, and it would leave the person that was watching a little bit confused. So that's pretty cool how that works. But a couple other benefits about this lock gives you multiple entry options. So it has a backlit display, so if it's dark out, it will illuminate so you can see the actual numbers. It has a really cool mechanical key, so you can pop the rubber seal behind me and use your key straight from your key fob. Pops out of the bottom of this. It does have a higher quality design, and it withstands various weather conditions such as heavy rain, extreme temperatures, and even exposure to sunlight. Some of the locks on the market are known to fade. This one is supposed to be fairly UV resistant. As you saw a few minutes ago, it's pretty easy to install and very easy to program as long as you look at that instruction manual. Things will go much faster if you don't do like me. Just look at the instruction manual for a minute. It's a piece of cake to hook this thing up. This particular lock behind me fits an opening that's 2 3/4 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches tall by 1.5 inches deep, and it fits the handle size that are known as the 3.5 wide by 4.5 inch tall. So that's about the best we have with this on this video. It's short, sweet, and to the point, and you know, you can't beat this any longer. It's a good lock. It's a great value, especially for the price. And down in the description, I'll try to leave a discount code, and I'll put the hyperlinks to get you right out to the product on their website and on Amazon. So please like and subscribe to the video, and we'll see you on the next one.